The 2026 Cadillac Lyriq-V might be the most unexpected twist in America's luxury EV market. Cadillac didn't just add more power, they've turned the Lyriq into a performance SUV that can outrun rivals you'd never expect it to challenge. Cadillac has been rebuilding its identity for the electric era, and the 2026 Lyriq-V is the model that shows just how serious they've become. The standard Lyriq already surprised a lot of people when it hit the market, but the V-Series version takes things to a level most buyers never expected from Cadillac's first wave of EVs. What makes this launch important isn't just that Cadillac made a sportier EV, it's who they're aiming at. The Lyriq-V is positioned directly against some of the most popular electric SUVs in the US market, from Tesla's Model. You can see the shift the moment you look at it. The sharp LED lighting, the bold grille-inspired front panel, and the performance-focused stance immediately tell you this isn't just a luxury cruiser. Now, this is where the 2026 Cadillac Lyriq-V starts showing its true personality. Because the moment you dive into the numbers and features, it becomes clear this isn't just a slightly faster Lyriq. Cadillac has given the V-Series a serious performance makeover. But performance isn't the only upgrade. Cadillac refined the suspension with a sport-tuned setup that keeps the Lyriq-V more planted through corners, and the steering now feels more precise, something drivers will notice the first time they weave through traffic or take an off-ramp a little faster than usual. Visually, the V-Series design cues make the Lyriq look like it's in motion even when parked. The darker trim, the more sculpted front panel, the V badging, and the unique wheel designs instantly set it apart from the standard model. But here's where things get interesting. Some early test impressions suggest the Lyriq-V may not behave exactly like the traditional V-Series gasoline models. And when you factor in its expected price, the real question becomes whether Cadillac has struck the perfect balance between speed, style, and value, or if the competition still has an edge. And this is the moment everything builds toward, when the 2026 Cadillac Lyriq-V finally shows whether all the hype actually means something on the road. Because numbers are one thing, but real-world driving is where most performance EVs either prove themselves or fall apart. The surprise! The Lyriq-V doesn't just meet expectations, it punches far above what anyone thought Cadillac would deliver in an electric SUV. The instant you step on the accelerator, there's no hesitation, no lag, just a clean surge of power that pushes the nearly 6,000-pound SUV forward with a confidence you usually only feel in high-end German performance models. Then there's the handling, the real shock of the entire test. The sport-tuned suspension and strengthened chassis work together in a way that feels tighter, flatter, and more controlled than many expected. On twisty roads, the Lyriq-V holds its line like it's trying to prove a point. But the biggest turning point comes when you switch from aggressive driving to everyday use. Despite the added power, the Lyriq-V maintains that signature Cadillac smoothness. The cabin stays quiet, the ride becomes softer in normal mode, and the tech works seamlessly. So after spending time with the 2026 Cadillac Lyriq-V, the final verdict becomes clear. This is the moment Cadillac officially proves it can compete in the modern performance EV space, not by copying the competition, but by doing things its own way. But the Lyriq-V isn't perfect. Its price pushes it into territory where buyers will naturally cross-shop Tesla, BMW, and Mercedes. Its performance, while impressive, may not fully satisfy drivers expecting a classic V-Series track-ready feel. And Cadillac's charging network still relies heavily on third-party infrastructure, which may frustrate some road trip-focused owners. In the broader U.S. market, the Lyriq-V could push more luxury buyers to consider EVs not for range or tech alone, but for the driving experience. And if this is where Cadillac is heading, the next few years of American electric performance could get very interesting. So now the real question is, would you choose the 2026 Lyriq-V over its rivals? Or does